We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we get you set for Cactus League action between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Dodgers. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup. Is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Stu McKinley, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
So coming to the plate, Alejandro Rosa. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in now, Willie Benavides. A ball and 2 strikes now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 2-2. Line towards center field. Camacho is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Julian Ventura, the Brazilian-born pitcher, is on the mound to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
At the plate, Juan Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Nate Rush. No contact there, and it's 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Derek Shaw. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. So stepping in, Mike Rex. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And right into the shift. Trent in the hole. And the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out.
Matt Wilson.
Now in the box, Matt Wilson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Standing in, Todd Coe. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Count is 2-1.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And now pitch on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Rush over to his right, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Vance Barron. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, J.J. Shipley takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Standing in now, Jesus Camacho. Back up the middle. A tag for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting seventh, catcher, Willie Anaya.
Digging in, Willie Anaya. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played two. It's now 1-0 LA. At the plate, Craig Harley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A pause and the 0-2. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Nick Cooper.
Into the box, Nick Cooper, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Julian Ventura. Up and in. And this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back 3-2.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Alejandro Rosas.
At the plate, Alejandro Rosas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Stepping in now, Willie Benavides. Popped him up. Anaya is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We played 2.5. All even now at 1-1. Now at the plate, Luke Trent. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Here's a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting ninth, Edgar.
Stepping in, Stu McKinley. And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-1 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Stu McKinley becomes out number 2 this inning. Riding in once again, Juan Aparicio. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here it is, the 3-0. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again, Nate Rush. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Left side. To his left, Benavides. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. In now, Nate Okada. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And so far, neither guy really lighting up the radar gun, nor should they be expected to, with each topping out at an even 90 miles an hour. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Rex. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward the gap in left center. Camacho is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for Oakland, left fielder, Matt Wilson.
Next up for the A's, Matt Wilson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Rush. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Ready now. Derek Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. into right field. That's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 44, Vance Barron.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Vance Barron. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. One and one. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
In now, J.J. Shipley. This is flared out towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on him.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. One run is scored. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, Willie Anaya swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Luke Trent popped him up. Cole has a play, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 46, Stu McKinley.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Stu McKinley, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Juan Aparicio would be next. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the A's 1. Into the box now, Todd Cole. He flew out in his last at-bat. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So digging in now, Craig Harley. He singled his last time up. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Nick Cooper will be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Striding in for Oakland, Nick Cooper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping up to the plate, Julian Ventura. He successfully laid down a sacked bunt in his last plate appearance. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, shortstop, Alejandro Rosa.
Ready once again, Alejandro Rosa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Now the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry on to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Juan Aparicio. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Stepping in now, Nate Rush. Now, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Derek Shaw.
Digging in once again, Derek Shaw, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Into the box, Vance Barron, and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Mario Villarreal enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. J.J. Shipley will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Barron leads off first with 1 away. In there, 3-1. Popped him up. Cole in foul ground, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Center fielder number 8, Jesus Camacho.
Coming to the plate now, Jesus Camacho, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Lifted the other way to left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 3-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Number 36 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 36.
stepping in, Willie Benavides. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Nate Okada.
Striding into the box, Nate Okada. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Standing in now, Mike Rex. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. The 2-2, and he fouls this one off. Benavides stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Snap one over to first, and he's back easily. The next 1-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail 6-1. Ready for another chance, Luke Trent. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Mario Reyna.
6 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Popped up. Cole shading to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, second baseman, Juan Aparicio.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan Aparicio. He'll swing it from the left side right here. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he'll get back in safely. Into the box now, Nate Rush. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Aparicio leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Derek Shaw. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
2 men are on with 2 men out. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the A's 1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ronaldo Villegas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Ronaldo Villegas.
Austin Lefebvre is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-2. Fouled off. hard hit toward the hole. Oh, what a dive. The throw to first. He beat it out. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
Now at the plate, Craig Harley. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. The 3-1. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nick Cooper.
So striding in, Nick Cooper. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Camacho on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Hitoki Oshiro will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 61.
Jimmy Hatton will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bobby Perkins will come in as well as a part of the double switch. Lorenzo Mora is up off the bench, as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Popped him up. Cooper is calling for it. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, J.J. Shipley.
Rodney Colvin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Colvin.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rex calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 8, Jesus Camacho.
Eduardo Contreras will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Contreras.
Hit on the ground to third. Benavides has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. LA's on top, 6-1. Lorenzo Mora will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 47, Lorenzo
Eduardo Contreras will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Contreras. Now
Will
pitching for the
Fisher
Dodgers,
has been summoned from the
number
bullpen
41,
as he'll do so to start
Will
the 8th.
Fisher. Now at
Jose
third base,
Gallegos
number 3,
will also
Jose
enter as he takes over at third base. Into the box, Jimmy Hatton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jimmy Hatton becomes the first out of the inning. And time to check out the line score for this spring training affair. Both teams working the kinks out as we play the 8th inning tonight. Carlos Reyes is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 18.
Tommy Brewer move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. One out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Tries to dump this one out to left. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Scott Chandler is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 56.
Trent Chance will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. There's one on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. One hit's all they get. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Dodgers out in front 6-1. Alan Guthrie will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Alan Guthrie.
Marshall Kemp has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Brandon Nelson is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Nelson.
Digging in now, Willie Anaya. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Hit high and deep to right center. Rex giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Lou Trent.
Stepping into the box, Luke Trent. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Cooper fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 41, Will Fisher.
Tyrell Bell will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Bell.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen, as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Now batting, second baseman, Juan.
Josh Sweeney will look for some 2-out magic here, as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Sweeney.
Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Stepping in now, Nate Rush. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bell at second. Sweeney on at first with 2 down. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Sean Jensen will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle, as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Sean Jensen.
This is skied into short left center. Wilson is after it, and that's the 3rd out. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the A's 1. Josh Sweeney will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Second base, number 40, Josh Sweeney.
Ian Payne comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Harrison Freese is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Esteban Tavares is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Rex.
Mark Ferrero will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ferrero swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 2-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Antoine Lawton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Last strike now for Oakland. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Chandler racing back, still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's a 7-2 game now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, Bobby Perkins, and this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. 2 out, nobody on. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 7-3 game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Stu McKinley is the winning pitcher of record. Julian Ventura permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. He left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.